What a day on Wall Street. Folks, the bulls came out charging and they did not hold back. Let's break it all down for you right now. Friday, April 17th, 2026. The closing bell has rung and it is green across the board. The S&P 500 climbed 1.21% to close at 710.14. The Nasdaq did even better, jumping 1.31% to finish at 648.85. But the real star today was the Dow Jones. It surged 1.77%, closing at 494.22. That is a strong, convincing rally across all three major indices. Now let's talk about the Magnificent Seven, because some of these moves are hard to ignore. Tesla led the charge, rocketing 3.01% to close at $400.62 a share. That is a monster move for TSLA. Apple was right behind it, climbing 2.59% to $270.23. Investors clearly loved what they saw in Cupertino today. Meta pushed higher by 1.73%, finishing at $688.55. Nvidia gained 1.68% to close at $201.68. And Alphabet matched that move, also up 1.68% to $341.68. All five names solidly in the green. Not a single laggard in the bunch. Let's pivot to commodities now because this is where things get interesting. Gold added 1.33%, closing at $445.93. Silver absolutely popped, surging 3.35% to $73.63. Precious metals investors are clearly feeling confident right now. But here is the big outlier of the day. Oil crashed nearly 8%. WTI crude tumbled 7.79%, landing at $116.04 a barrel. That is a massive single-day drop. A ceasefire agreement between Israel and Lebanon may be easing some geopolitical risk premium. We will keep watching that one closely. Over in crypto, the bulls showed up there too. Bitcoin jumped 2.65% to $77,025. Ethereum climbed 3.09% to $2,421.18. Digital assets riding the same wave of optimism as equities today. On the Forex front, no major data to report this session. We will update you as soon as fresh numbers come in. Now let's hit the headlines driving the conversation tonight. CNBC reports that stock futures are holding steady after Israel and Lebanon agreed to a 10-day ceasefire. That development is clearly weighing on oil prices while boosting broader risk appetite. The Wall Street Journal notes that the Dow, oil, and gold all ticked higher after Wednesday's record-setting session. Today's rally extends that momentum even further. And Investors Business Daily highlights chip stocks breaking out. AMD, onsemi, and Semtech are all making moves. The semiconductor space continues to be one of the hottest corners of this market. So what a session. Stocks surging, crypto rallying, precious metals shining, and oil getting hammered on ceasefire hopes. The bullish energy is undeniable heading into the weekend. Watch for any developments on that Middle East ceasefire. Keep an eye on semiconductor earnings next week. And pay attention to whether oil finds a floor after today's dramatic sell-off. That is your market close for April 17th, 2026. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button and we will see you next time.